Dear God, tomorrow I might die, so may the all art in heaven that I've inspired by just creating self mean something. Dearest death, one who waits in the only begotten son of the known darkness that is just merely the absence of light. 1,000 years ago I set sail upon the sea, an ocean into nothingness that was merely lonely. This is the attempt to down my own dreamings, goddammit. Their wings grew into fins as they learned to swim. Hundreds of thousands, just one, justifying their diminishing returns to overcome my ship of a skeleton crew. This is but one. In the end I sailed too far over the edge into oblivion. No circumference to map out the mathematical stars, the reference point on the map, the scene of space and the constellation of my mist-created jetpack. I wanted to fly hopelessly beyond my own ability to recall myself from the oceans. Forgive me, this tale should never have begun. Mother, I love you. Father, I adore the work. Siblings, I'm sorry, I never meant nothing but to inspire the rest of those I left behind living. I loathed myself far too long, and the hatred I existed in alone was purely to continue speaking and writing. And this is the way I breathe, just living to moral code, decrepit self, living to die. But I love everyone, despite the wreckage to come upon the distant shore when native civilizations found me, a digital wreckage wrapped around the noose of my Ethernet cord. I went wireless like a detective. The statement read in a long-lost map of the text streaming green down this black screen of death. And this is the inevitability of the human condition when it breeds no sympathy and is infused with too much apathy. And sometimes I just want to press type the communications of my life, not as an enterprise to build a consciously streaming process of the monetary into a bank account somewhere, but just to use my own vocal equipment and the radio communications of my radar sign streaming itself backwards in the blip 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 of OSI, the model of the network structure. And I want to pan myself over and over, because all you'd ever see is my invisible self in the commonplace digital designed Wi-Fi expertise realm wherein I don't exist except for this voice, cellular to mobile, downloaded inside your head in a global communication statement of the properties of this performance. The space-time continuum will always characterize myself as the advantage of nothing. I'm just a sharing self in a high-speed network, the voice is communicating itself as if it was a maximum depth and nothing else could ever be said other than was rattled off in this moment. And this is my own indictment, to expose the terminal of myself as a problem. I'm just a node of a prevented self who's streaming endlessly, transmitting a current of watts and words. Please don't take it all. Give just a moment to yourself and remember. Love.